Welcome to Cooking for Real. On a previous episode, I showed you pizza loaf, which is something I won an award for. But today I want to bring you the recipe that made other people ask me to do cooking videos. I used to do this on Snapchat, and this one in particular got a lot of attention. This recipe is actually my grandmother Isham's secret chocolate chip cookie recipe. Now there's some consideration here. If you want a crunchy cookie, you're going to want to use butter. If you want a soft cookie, you're going to want to use Crisco. I'm going to use Crisco. Before we get started, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you get notified every time I make a new video. First up, we're going to put 2 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour in this bowl. 1, 2, and 1/4. Next, what we're going to want to do is set up our stand mixer. They are color-coded, so you know which one goes where, and we're using just our standard beaters here. So now into this bowl, we are going to put 1 full cup of Crisco. Now you can see that there's measurements right here. This 1 stick is 1 full cup of Crisco. It's something I actually like about using these Crisco sticks, is it's made quite simple for you. In you go. Knock it down. And then on top of that, we're putting, this is 3/4 cup of plain white sugar. Here we are with 3/4 cup of packed brown sugar. And last but not least, into this creaming mixture, we are going to add 1 full teaspoon of vanilla extract. I actually use a vanilla paste. I think it gives a stronger flavor. What we're going to do now is something called creaming, which basically we're going to get this all mixed together. Let's prepare these eggs. You just want to crack them into a little bowl so that you can see that there's no shell in it, or you know, a chick. Those are good. Pop them aside. Bring back that standing mixer. Let's lift this so you can see the consistency we have going on here. We're going to pop that back on the creaming and add these eggs 1 at a time. Stop the camera because I have some pretty big lumps of brown sugar that don't want to break up, so I'm giving that a little extra help. And back onto the creaming. Let's start adding this flour a little bit at a time. Now that the dough is mixed, I am adding in my chocolate chips, which again, these are dark morsels by Enjoy Life. Ooh, there's the camera, by Enjoy Life. They're really delicious. We are just going to barely mix these in because this dough's been worked pretty hard already. No need to go too fast. And that ought to do it. Look at how thick and rich this cookie dough is. Going to push all of this back into the bowl, and then we are moving on to the fun part. Now there is no actual need to grease these pans because of the Crisco that's in it. What we are looking for is a rounded teaspoonful. I like to smooth them out a little bit. And we're just going to fill up these trays. So there you have it. I have 2 dozen on the trays already, and plenty more. I could probably do at least 1.5 dozen more. I do make mine a little bit bigger than most people, I guess. And while I pop these in the oven, I get the baker's choice of licking the beaters. Now these are going in the oven, 370 degrees, for 7 to 9 minutes. Until they're the right kind of brown for you. They sure look brown and gooey. And hot. Oh, that's hot. Okay, let's get these onto a cooling rack so that we can reuse these cookie sheets. Oh, there it is. You should know that it is the duty of every baker to find that one cookie that didn't quite make it and eat it, because you don't want to present anything ugly. Thank you for joining me on Cooking for Real today, where I made not only my Grandma Isham's secret chocolate chip cookie recipe, but the recipe that had other people telling me, you should start a cooking channel. I hope you really enjoyed it. And if you want to use my variations, I used Crisco instead of butter, and now I have these nice soft cookies that will stay soft even when they cool down. Oh yeah, quick disclaimer, even though you saw me do it, one should never consume raw egg products.